Hello everyone and welcome back to the last stage of Fear Part 2. This is Stage 8 of Act 3. Okay, so in my previous video I talked about why my team was set up the way it was and what their bonus of having their rushes and things were. So if you do want to watch that, just go find the previous stage, which is Stage 7, and you'll be able to get to know my team a bit more in detail and why I like them set up this way. Now for this one I'm going to talk more about my battle items actually and my actual tactics when attacking these peoples. As you can see, and with the previous video, it took me a very long time to finish this and I had to be very smart with it, just purely because I didn't have the hitting power that I usually do, and I didn't, as you can see, they have such high health, it really isn't then hurting them, and then they have downing of your attack and things like this and all these other things, which is making it more difficult. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using my tear and nerf gas to help get me them extra bonuses and get rid of these guys a bit quicker, and it's still taking forever with using them, which is what happens when you don't have those big hitting stats. So with this one, as you can see with this first wave here, I've just been hitting them with the tear gas, and I'll do it. As you can see, I don't need to hit them with the nerf gas when I use Michonne's Rush. In the first stage I hit them with the nerf gas because Michonne's Rush hadn't yet activated, and then I hit them with the tear gas when I'm ready to kill them. And because I don't have such big hitters and I'm not doing enough damage in regards to what their health is, I don't hit both outside lines with the tear gas at the same time, because by the 2 turns when it's over I don't have the power to kill them and it just wears off, and that's a waste of my tear gases. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you're hitting them outside ones when you're ready with the tear gas, when you're actually ready to start hitting them. As you can see, I've got rid of the first line of 2 there with the tear gas, now I'm starting on the second one. I only hit them when I was ready. Now the middle one I just do it hard with and hit them a lot with the people, and it just takes me a while to kill them. I have things like Chuck and Joshua's big hits, which makes it a bit easier, but it's still taking me a fair bit of time. Now I'm just going to do the same thing here, so just hit with Michonne. Of course, don't select a person, just allow her rush to go off, and then you're more likely to disable all 5, as you can see I've done the last few times. Now that is saving my nerf gas. I still though bring them in for the first wave, just for that little bit when her rush hasn't activated yet, and you still bring them in just in case she doesn't disable all the group with the attack. Then you've got nerve gas to back that up, and then once again I'm just hitting the outside ones with the tear gas when I'm ready to attack them, and then getting rid of them as quick as possible. You saw I lost a couple of plays in that first round, which was just lack of keeping their health upgraded, not upgraded but updated, which basically what I mean by updated is I wasn't healing them when because these guys don't have high health. You got to sort of heal them when they've lost a quarter or more, because it only takes 1 hit to take them down, so you just got to keep topping up their health and things like that. If you don't, things will happen like when they die, then that's why you have smell and salts and replenishes, so that's what you do with them. Now I'm just going to continue with the same strategy with the tear and nerf gas, and that's just what I'm going to keep doing here. Now with this stage we've had a lot of fast with strongs, more fast than strongs, but also a lot of alerts and toughs as well, so you got a mixture of traits. I brought in the fast and the strong team here, so you're going to have throughout the last 2 stages traits that are going to be harder for you and traits that are going to do more damage, obviously, because you're going to have all 4 traits, and then you're going to have traits where you do more damage. So the key to that is to get rid of the traits that you can do more damage to quickly. So fast, I have 3 strongs here, so I'm getting rid of the fast as quick as possible, because I know I can do max big damage to them. And so I try and aim for the first line with, say there's a line of 2 with 2 fast in it, then I'm going to hit them first and get rid of them first 2 quickly, and then move on to the second line of 2 with whatever traits might be in there. I also have been targeting Tusk as well, because I have the 3 fast there, and that's the only way you can get through these sorts of stages. Obviously we have the healer there, which is a bit annoying because they can go off when you're not making enough damage, which is what you saw there, but it didn't bother us too much because we've got things like Chuck's Rush and Josh's Rush, so you can sort of make them up, and if you hit them all with everyone, you can take care of them before they go off again. So we've just been continuing with this same strategy with Michonne and then downing of the tear gas, and now that's the strategy I've used throughout this stage. I used that for the previous stage as well, and you need these sort of tactics and things like that when you have the lower grade teams, because you have to be battle item wise, just purely because you don't have the health, the attack, or the defense that the higher players do have and the higher grade teams have. So you just got to be a bit smarter with your battle items. This stage and the 7th one are doable with an A+ team that is set up correctly, with a few strong players. You need a few healers in there, you need big hitters, you also need people that are going down their attack and also get rid of inhibitors like Len does. So I talked about all that in stage 7 in the previous video, so if you want to watch that, then watch that. I talked about tactics in this one, which is the way I use my battle items, which you saw there. You might use yours differently. You can have both tear and nerf gas grenades. I have them, which basically means you just use one and it disables the whole group rather than having to disable. The only problem with that is with the tear gas, you're not guaranteed that you're going to kill them all before the grenade wears off, so I definitely recommend the vials over the grenades. So we just got Morgan here who has a life steal, which is pretty awesome. But thanks for watching, guys. Bye.